A regular university professor. His daughter, Sophie, has been having recurring nightmares lately. In her dreams, she uncontrollably floats into the air, shouting for her dad's help, while Paul just stands still, silently watching, only reacting when Sophie freefalls and wakes up in a fright. This kind of nightmare has occurred 3 times already, and each time, Paul is part of it. Paul quickly consoles Sophie, telling her it's just a dream. If it were real, he assures her that he would step in immediately to help if she were in danger. Paul and his wife, Jenny, have been married for 15 years, yet they always manage to set aside time for each other every week. Tonight, they are going to see a performance, so they leave their older daughter, Hannah, in charge of taking care of young Sophie at home. Before heading to the show, Paul meets up with his college friend, Hila, at a pre-arranged restaurant. He arrives and informs the front desk that he has a reservation, but the hostess, a black girl, looks at him puzzled for a long moment.
What?
I'm sorry, don't I know you?
I don't know, do you?
Yeah,
The black girl looks at Paul with a familiar feeling, but can't figure out where they might have met. Hila is on her way to see her brother, passing by the restaurant, and they briefly catch up. Paul, who doesn't engage much in social activities, faces some communication barriers, even struggling to understand the jokes made by others.
I barely recognized you, wow.
Oh yeah? The beard maybe.
No, it's the whole... You know,
This reunion with old classmates becomes incredibly awkward. After the dinner, Paul listens to the recorded conversation between Hila and himself, feeling increasingly embarrassed. The reason Paul records these conversations is at the request of his wife, Jenny. However, Jenny's intention isn't to spy on Paul, but to create a little romantic atmosphere between them as a couple. Before it gets dark, Paul and Jenny arrive at the theater. While Jenny goes to pick up the show tickets, Paul waits at the entrance. At this moment, a man in black has been staring at him for a while, making Paul feel quite uncomfortable. The man's gaze leaves a psychological shadow on Paul, causing him to lose interest in watching the performance. After the show ends, as the couple is about to leave, they run into another classmate, Claire. In their youth, Paul and Claire had a few dates, but they didn't end up together. Claire had been dreaming about Paul continuously for several weeks. In her dreams, Paul just watches everything happen without offering help. Claire dreams of a car accident involving her and her husband, and that's when Paul appears, casually walking past them. Claire's psychologist suggests that there might be unresolved issues between her and Paul in her subconscious, suggesting she should talk to Paul to clarify things. Gradually, Paul realizes that more and more people are having such experiences. At the school, classmates are discussing and watching him, even people he doesn't know are dreaming about him. One day, Paul receives a call from his friend Richard, who informs him that at a recent gathering at Richard's home, someone mentioned constantly dreaming about a strange person. Richard's wife quickly chimes in, saying she's been experiencing the same, dreaming about a friend they both share. Jokingly, the person suggests taking out the friend's photo to see if it's the same person. When the person sees Paul's photo, they are stunned, not expecting the person in their dreams to be the same individual.